You feel more professional? No, we're right because we're wearing headphones. We are professional.
No.
It's Tim. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I know it drops out when I stop talking. That's what it is.
Yeah. Tim Meadows is with us, SNL, former SNL superstar, and now making the rounds. And he's going to be at the Charlotte Comedy Zone tonight. Tickets 980-321-4702. Hello, Tim.
Hi, how are you?
Excellent, excellent.
I just want to warn you that I will be the chick in the back yelling, "Do ladies man! Do ladies man!" Is there that annoying person everywhere you go?
Yeah, you don't have to come if that's what you're going to do.
Your tickets are rescinded.
Yeah, you've been disinvited. No, yeah, somebody says it all the time. Every show. I mean, it's it's kind of cool to have a character that people love. Nobody ever says they hate that character. You know what I mean?
Right.
I guess they wouldn't come up and talk to me if they.
No, it happens. People go and tell you they hate you, right?
Hey, I hate your character.
Thanks for coming. What do they expect out of the show? Well, what kind of a show? Is it stand-up, or are you doing other straight up stand-up?
Yeah. I stand up and talk on a microphone by myself. There's nobody else on stage with me.
Did you do stand-up before SNL?
No, my career started at Second City Improv Theater in Chicago, and the Improv Olympic, this other improv theater. So basically all of my career, you want to leave? You can leave. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you can wander off
Don't tell me.
She's afraid of the power of my voice. I stopped her in her tracks.
Well, you mentioned ladies, man, so she was really afraid to go by her,
Yeah, listen, you better stay in here. Where you going? So where were we? Yeah, so I started at Second City. And so basically my beginning was doing sketch comedy and doing improv comedy, and then SNL plucked me from Chicago, which was very painful. Thank you. And then so it was always working with people, other people. And so the past 3 years I started doing this show where I was touring colleges, and I would do about 5 minutes of jokes and welcome the audience, and then me and some friends would improvise. And then over the year, a couple years ago, 3 years ago, over that year I started doing more and more time in the beginning of the show, because there's some other things to talk about, personal things, current events or whatever. And then I realized I did 20 minutes one night, and the guys that I was working with, they go, "I think this is going to be over for us soon."
You saw writing on the wall.
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I don't think so. I mean, we keep doing this." And I do enjoy performing with them. But then I just decided I think I can do 45.
I can make more money by myself. I'm about to cut you loose. Thanks for building up my confidence.
I use you as your job.
So what do you love talking about on stage? You said current events, personal stuff. I want to get in your business and find out what the personal stuff is.
Well, you have to come in. Well, in the show, I introduce myself to the audience because this is the first time they've seen me, without a bunch of other people.
True.
And I'm not like famous enough that they know every aspect of my life. So I talk about myself. I talk about, and I tell the audience too, tonight we're going to get to know each other. I'm going to tell you about me. I'm going to get to know you. And I do come out and talk. We talk during one portion of the show. I do talk to the audience. But yeah, I talk about myself. I talk about being single. I talk about being divorced. I talk about having kids.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, people don't know that about me. What kind of, horrible father I am. I'm a good father. I take care of my kids.
But you but nothing wrong with using them as a base for comedy.
Yeah, because I talk about like an honest relationship that I have with my kids, and because I'm a single dad with them, so it's a little bit different than just being, married and having them. Because when I have them for 24 hours a day for like weeks, or it's just longer periods of time. 10 and 12, and there's 2 boys, and so at first they were the babies, but now they're becoming like bigger kids and stuff, and so now I can talk to them, and we watch the same shows.
Are they brutally honest with you?
Sometimes, occasionally, without even knowing that they're just being brutally honest. Like one time, these people came up to me when we were on the street, and this guy goes, "Hey, Tim, ladies man, I love that character." And then my son goes, "Man, that's the only thing you ever done that people know you for." I go, "No, I've done other stuff." And actually, a friend of mine was with me. He jumped in really quick, and he goes, "No, your father was in these other movies, and he's done these other things." But my son was. It was so brutally true.
Right, raw.
And if it would have been an adult saying that to me, I'd have been really defensive and stuff. But
right,
I just started laughing. I was like, "Yeah, it's true, but you don't have to say it."
We haven't taught you yet these social cues and things you need to pick up on, right?
And I also tell them sometimes they've mentioned that character because they've never seen the movie, but they've seen like video clips of it. And if they think it's funny, or like my son thought it was like, it's kind of dumb or whatever. And I said, remember that the character paid for this house. So don't get too smart about it.
All of a sudden he started talking like the ladies.
Yeah. That's going to be a nightmare. To have your kids come up and do your character to you.
Especially when it's ladies' man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They roll into their teenage years. I learned everything from you, Dad.
So tonight, tomorrow, you're going to be at the Comedy Zone here in Charlotte.
Yes.
Yeah, CLT Comedy Zone on Twitter. 980-321-4702 is the number for tickets. And do you have a Twitter or website?
I have a Twitter. Yeah, it's Leon Phelps at Timothy Meadows on Twitter.
There you go.
And I'm on Facebook also.
Good. Join that. Thanks for coming in, Tim.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, excellent.
Cool.
Excellent.